Guys,
Wait,
Joe doesn't eat cockerels.
Wait.
Joe doesn't eat cockerels. He eats cockerels.
A jar of pickled cockerels.
Joe does not eat cockerels, guys. Please don't write in. He's never eaten cockerel. He doesn't do that. I swear. Welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat becomes the podcast. This is episode 64, and this is Scott, and this is Joe.
Hi.
That is Bruno. We're on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music. We're on YouTube. Please check out the clickbaits. They're thumbnails. They're not clickbaits, but you know they kind of are. But please check them all out. Please comment on them all. Please tell all your friends. And if anything, you could also pay like thousands in Google AdWords if you wanted, and just promote our episodes like mad. If you're really into us, put your life savings into promoting us. Is that a good open?
Yes.
Well
and
done.
also put all your life saving into the Bitcoin that we're now selling as well.
Yeah, it's called
What's it called?
Pepperroin.
Pepperroin.
Like pepperoni.
Yeah.
Pepperloins.
Pepperloins.
That's a stretch. Should we call it
Go on.
corn coin? Peppercorn coin.
Corn coin.
Corn
Corn
bucks.
coin.
I like corn bucks.
Corn bucks.
What could we call it?
Pepper bucks.
Pepper bucks.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, I really want it.
Well,
We've lost Joe now for the whole episode.
I know we've lost Joe, and Joe, you were saying last week, all right? So there's something. If I know anything about Joe, what's that segment for Bruno? Why have I forgotten it? If there's one thing I know about Joe, is he blacks out when he's doing construction work, and then he wakes up and is completely done. I have a feeling after your antics, literally after this pod, the day after this pod, that I think you black out more than you're letting on, and other people just let it slide by. And you blacked out last week. The whole bed was moved out of the house into yours and all done. And then Scott and your dad said, "Well done, Joe. Good job."
Yeah, and he went, thanks.
They just carried me there as well.
He went, cool, man.
Cool, man. I'll just lay down for a second.
A mere 16 hours after last week's episode completed, Joe was face down on a slate step.
Yeah.
And we happened
You
to
just wanted
find
to give
it.
it a cuddle, didn't you?
He did. Essentially, the worst part is we were moving the bed out, and there was something going on in the kitchen, so we couldn't go through the kitchen, if you know our kitchen. So we're going out the front door.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we couldn't go through there. So we were
That's
coming
what threw me.
Yeah, so we were undoing it all up there. It was
to be honest, it is easier to go out your front door than through the kitchen to get it all done.
Yes. Oh yeah. The only downside is there's 3 steps that go down about 6 feet.
Yeah.
They're steep.
They made it slate as well.
And then there's
Well,
they made
you found
slate.
out, Joe.
I did, yeah. I took a quick nap.
Then there was sleepers.
Yeah.
And then puddle of mud. And then the tracks.
It hates me.
So the whole thing is in the car. We're happy, and Joe high-fived me. And I said that was out of character.
Did I?
You went, and I went, we've never done that.
Oh yeah.
Because we were a tag team, we have.
Yeah.
And I left him, and I went back around the front.
Oh, that was your first mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. And the whole time, by the way, we were doing the steps. He kept missing steps and going. And I was like, "You're right." And he was just like,
Pause. What footwear were you wearing?
you were in shoes, I think.
Oh, Dad's shoes. Dad gave me some Vans.
Yeah.
He gave me some Vans.
Wow.
Someone else's shoes.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I was in Skechers, so proper shoes.
Okay, all right.
So
Look at you doing some manual labour in actual not Crocs.
Yeah, well, better.
I was in Crocs. I'll be right, I reckon.
Yeah, I'd fit in like the middle of Brazil. Just if you gave me like a standard job in the middle of Brazil, just making a house, I would fit in so easy. Yeah, so we're backing these up. It's sketchy because they're heavy, they're big.
Yeah.
We're backing out. That was all absolutely fine. Obviously, he had a couple scares, and he was like, oh. And then it was all complete. I went back in, and I thought, I just want to double check it's all gone. I go up the stairs. I look around. Luke's barking. I'm like, all right, you can come down a little bit. We doors 2. And there's nothing up there. So I go, we're good. So I head back down the stairs. I open the front door. It's a bit jarry, innit? Pull it. And
his limp body was there.
Yeah. He's at the bottom of he's at the foot of the bed. He's at the bottom of the stairs.
Full on snoring.
Yeah. like taking a knee, doing this. And all I can hear is, and he's got mud all over one side of his body. And I went, have you fallen? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, have you fallen bad? Have you hit your head? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, how? And he goes, I like slipped and I landed. Like the side of my head just hit the side of the step. Like, like in a film when they do like this second bounce. And the guy's head goes like this.
He is a cartoon character.
Yeah. And he landed on the corner of the slate as well. So it's like bang, right above his ear. So he was just like, oh yeah, I just feel rocked, And I was just like, well, yeah.
What? That would do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. And I was like, the problem is, Joe, the way in which you went from that car to the front door, I can guarantee I know how it looked. You were skipping, you were throwing your arm like that. Every night you were skipping rocks nowhere, and you were like slapping your hands together. And he's gone up on one leg on the sleeper, probably.
No.
Yeah, no. And the more I was saying it, he was laughing while on rocks. And I was just like, that's what it looked like, wasn't it? And he was like.
And the annoying thing is, your cameras outside don't fully get that step, do they?
Fully, no.
Oh, do they not?
Have we seen the footage back?
We haven't seen it. I need to go check it.
Yeah, no, that has to be an absolute.
I wanted to, but I didn't want to find out. He was down for 5 minutes.
I reckon it would, because it gets the front gate and everything.
It does, yeah. Actually.
But the corner of the house. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll have a look. If I can find it and it's able to put in, it'll be in here.
Yes, cool.
If it's not, it's because I couldn't find it.
So for 2 things, yeah, I definitely want my eyes on that, whether it can be published or not. And second, what the hell was going on in that kitchen?
Oh, yeah. Well, the kitchen thing was a doctor thing.
Oh, cool. Wow. No, we don't. We could have brushed past it. We could have brushed past it.
No, we don't. We can't brush past it.
Good noise.
We're so transparent.
We're too transparent.
Scott can't, yeah.
But like I said to him, though, I can guarantee you can see how he was going back.
I don't reckon it was that crazy.
The bed was in. He'd already high-fived me, which he wouldn't usually do. He was
in
like
such a jolly mood. Yeah,
and he was jumping up onto one leg and just letting free ball in the mud. And I think he's gone up on one leg on it.
Yeah, and then
I tell you what, the reason I hit my head as well is because I was trying to protect my arms.
Yeah, he thought I don't want to break my arm, so I'll let my head take the beat back.
You're absolute nutter.
Smart.
Wow.
Anyway, you can catch us at Coyote Ugly tonight.
Oh no!
Tonight on Coyote Ugly Cardiff, guys.
You can come along and see how I have
tickets at the door. You can dance on the stage. Joe probably will. Probably noticed Joe's probably taking a little less moves because I'll try and protect him.
That's behind the curtain. That is.
Yeah, a little bit. Or whoever's listening to this, they come to it and they go, "He didn't protect him at all."
I get thrown out the ring.
Yeah.
You got a few dates this year in that bar, haven't you?
I think we got 3 in Cardiff, 3 in Swansea this year.
Ooh, so I'll definitely try and get to. I definitely want to try and get to 1 or 2.
Yeah, no, I'd like that. I think I spoke to Keir today as well, and he was really keen. He's really keen. He sent me a picture of a wrestling thing happening near him.
Yeah. All right.
And I guess it was the Welsh wrestling one. Did you see?
Where does he live?
He lives in London, but I think he was in Swansea at the time. And I think he was like, he goes, "Are you the masked guy?" And I was like, nah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. I was like, "There's the 2 guys on the right. We've certainly wrestled them." And he was like, "That's brilliant."
Yeah, he comes back for Christmas and New Year's, Joe, and just does all the mountains.
Nice.
Yeah, he's so active.
His stories make me jealous.
I'll say this about Keir. He just lives properly. I don't know if that makes sense.
Honestly, he lives it to the fullest in London as well. Like, after my own heart, the boy.
Yeah,
I tell you what, I've done 1 mountain since we've been in Wales, and I haven't done one since.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you should be walking, to be honest. I think anything to protect you, really, at this point.
Yeah, you need to be on a short leash, I think.
I tell you what, though.
Short leash. Well, that's a weird thought. Can that be the thumbnail?
Since I hit my head,
all right,
I took up Duolingo.
Oh my! Don't you?
Bruno. He's fluent.
That's such a weird flex.
I started now learning Spanish, and it turns out I know a lot of Spanish.
Yeah.
So I don't know if something's happened there.
You don't know if you need it or not now.
Did he hit his head, or is he just a little bit autistic?
Oh yeah,
that's the 2 questions.
I was like, "Ping! I need to learn Spanish."
Yeah, he did. He said it instantly. That's what worried us most.
I've already dumped it and started learning Japanese.
We said, "Do you feel sick?" And he goes, "Yes." And then he went, "Gracias." And I went, and then we just rushed into the hospital. I had something for us today. Oh, one thing I wanted to just pop in here.
Pop it in.
I've heard this a lot.
Hey, pop it in.
I want to see how it looks. You know when you put the Sprite in that thing on Fortnite?
Oh yeah.
You know that noise you make? Could you just do it for me one time? Do it for me there one more time?
Oh my god, you're putting me so on the spot now.
Imagine you doing it. Imagine in your head you just put a Sprite
yeah, but
in.
I also listen to it at the same time. Like,
That's so satisfying.
I tell you what, your mic is so good. I think it cut half of it. In the mic went, nah, not today.
That's too much.
We'll see.
You're in the red,
we'll
brother.
see.
Honestly, what reminded me, I was watching the Basement Yard and Frankie did that noise. But
He does-
because of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. He also does the best Jigglypuff. He was like, oh, Jigglypuff, Jiggly. I can't get the.
He started it because he did that noise and then Joe was like, oh, what's that noise? And he goes,
Honestly, that podcast.
which is what they do in anime, isn't it? And they're in anger.
That podcast this week, pretty much with that segment where they were talking about early 2000 wrestling with Lita. I was like, boys,
we'd all get on very well.
we're there, yeah.
And talking to Joe Santagato, he hard launched his girlfriend.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just really showed, like, I have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Like, remember when Odegaard hard launched his girlfriend? He had like 9 pictures. He was just like, everyone look. Yeah, it's like a soft launch is like what I did with my Spawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like right at the end, thrown in kind of thing. But a soft launch show is when you get on stories and men or women are going out on dates and it's part of like they take a picture of a cocktail and you see just someone else's arm in the background, like so you know that there's another person there.
Oh, okay.
That's soft launching, and then the hard
launch is they're drinking the drink.
Yeah,
so
they're just this is my bae.
Yeah.
What do you call how I did the announcement of my engagement?
I think it's a hardcore launch.
Yeah,
here.
Oh, slow launch, maybe.
But I feel like not many people knew about it. It wasn't announced. And then this week I sent some save the dates out.
Yeah.
To family members.
Yeah, and their answers were, "You're getting married, are you?
You're getting married. When did this happen?"
But the thing is, I'm going to actually defend you a little bit here because the only reason, like, I wouldn't reach out to maybe a cousin or someone who I don't talk to every single day and go, I just want to let you know I'm engaged.
Yeah.
If you're talking, like, if I didn't tell Bruno that, that'd be super weird. But like, maybe if I didn't tell Paul, I would probably say to like Paul, if we're having a conversation, oh, by the way, this weekend I got engaged. But
I would have already told him.
Yeah, but there's only so many people you can tell.
Yeah,
I agree.
When you do save the date, that the only other way they're going to find out is you're spamming people with engagement pictures on facials, different sites, socials, aka Facebook.
Yeah.
But neither of you really put anything up. Like
no.
Lisa did the classic hand, one hand. But I mean, my auntie doesn't have Lisa.
No, and even people at work didn't.
So
they're still slowly finding out.
6 of them congratulated me on my engagement the other day.
The way it does work,
I didn't smarten them up.
The way it does work, so this is real talk. This is real friend talk right now. You guys are a little bit more uncommunicative to communicative towards pushing stuff out. You don't like to put stuff out unless it's wrestling. You don't want it. But also there's like levels of hierarchy stuff. So if you tell like your gran or your grandma or someone, that is if they know, that family knows. So it's that sort of thing. But the Facebook post does normally do the majority of the work.
That's what I mean. Like years ago, you'd find out someone getting married because of the save the date that comes through the post.
That is tradition. I would say that. Yeah.
There's only so many ways, because also like we're in a world now where like we all talk. Like I talk to Bruno more now than I did when we were like in school together, because we WhatsApp all day. Like it's a consistent conversation. There's no, there's certain people in your life that you start a new conversation. It's like, hey, I don't think I've said hey to Bruno in 15 years because the conversation's been going 15 years. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like it'd be weird if I didn't say to him, oh, by the way, I'm getting engaged.
Yeah.
And then all like, afterwards go, oh, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
And there's certain friends you like, like the Peppercorns, Kieran, these guys, Paul.
I think I put it in the Peppercorn Boys group.
Yeah, in the group chat, you kind of throw in the pictures. By the way, going gay.
I think I did it like the morning after. Right?
Yeah, like
don't say that too loud.
Yeah, the extended family, or like I don't know, certain friends. I'm not gonna just. It's like it's like you're looking for like tension, isn't it? You're like, hey, how are you? And they're like, good. How are you? And they go, okay. It's like, oh, that's why you got hold of me.
Yeah, I do agree. I definitely do agree with that sentiment. I wouldn't want to necessarily do it with a massive Facebook post, but my family would definitely know. Like there are certain things. To be honest, my sister's like
we tell everyone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true. I think as well, like our family is like we have a very small family.
We're also
very and we're very in-house.
Our elders are not with us.
Yeah.
And then that middle, like the next level of Joe's age and slightly above are all kind of spread out, but there's only like we've got like one auntie and uncle.
I would say that if you didn't see Lisa's post and
you would have
the save the date is a very nice like way of announcing.
Finding out,
yeah.
The way Joe's done it is like, guys, I'm sending you a save the date. What's your address? And they're like,
that's
why are you sending a save the date?
I mean, that was a conversation we had because Lisa's sister very kindly made all the save the dates. But in this day and age, you don't really need physical save the dates.
I didn't send any save the dates. I just sent invitations.
Yeah, but I mean, you could just call someone or WhatsApp them and say, look, the wedding's this day.
That's pretty much what I did. I pretty much let everyone know the date as soon as I knew that I wanted 100% there. And then the second batch of people, I was like, here's an invitation, turn up if you want it.
Just say just say your Halloween this year is going to be a little bit different.
Yeah. It's quite cool because I was talking to Alex on Fortnite yesterday and he was like, oh, I'll probably come up and stay for a couple of days in Wales. And I was like, that's cool. And so there was like, I was like, it's going to be quite a nice little like, it's going to bring everyone in. And I was like, it'd be quite nice to have everyone here, just for like a weekend or something, like people like Mia, Alex.
No, actually, I shouldn't.
No, please keep that in. Call that episode that. Call the episode that. But there's all these people that are going to turn up. I don't know, it's something quite nice about them all being in one area, which is kind of why we all like
that is
weddings.
That's
weddings, funerals when you see everyone.
Honestly, like I got married 5 years ago, and how many people aren't here now?
Yeah.
It's mad. It was like the last time we all got together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm looking forward to as well? The people that you haven't invited.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been invited to like any friends, so I want Joe to like.
We're trying to keep it quite small because if you saw the room, like it's not the biggest.
Yeah, but there's a difference in there. Who gets the ceremony? Who gets the reception?
Yeah.
Is that reception?
Wedding politics is probably one of my favorite things.
We're trying to keep it all the same. So the people coming to the wedding are also there for the reception.
We were close because we had, I think it was like 35 for the wedding and it was like 45 total.
Yeah.
So it was like 10 extras. But I mean, that was light. By the way, 50 is very light.
I think we've got about 100 and
that's
something.
about that. Someone said I think it's like 75 to 175 is the kind of norm.
Yeah.
That's close at my like anxiety now.
Same. I got a performance.
Bruno, you got to shake hands. Bruno, I'm going to have to do a speech that involves you and
what?
We're going to do a speech. We're going to do a speech.
Are we? Oh, wow. Hello.
Yeah. Well, of course, because at my one, I didn't get one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to really double down.
My wedding is going to be your
you
best man
speech. I need 60 minutes for yours. I want a stage and a whole bit where I'm walking around with it and I'm like, Bruno, huh? And I'm like, how do you come here today?
Yeah.
I'm going to go off the tangent. I'm going to start roasting people in the crowd. It's going to be a good time, I think. I think it'll be a really good time. We're going to have we'll be in tux. I was saying we got to match tuxes, groomsmen and all that.
We are,
yeah. With the spawn.
That's true. Yeah, I like that.
Can I walk him down the aisle with the rings?
Yeah, as a hard launch on him, but yeah, definitely. There's like half of my family don't know that, but that's awesome.
He is him.
He is him. Yeah. You can. Yeah, of course you can. I think that'd be cool. And the ring bear, we've got to keep him away from.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Good.
I might get a chow.
And remember, my plan was also, I think I definitely mentioned to Bruno, And we're getting everyone's getting one disposable camera for the stag.
I love it.
And then we're going to only look at them the day of.
Yeah.
You spin my head right round, right round.
I'm going to get Bruno to digitally do a bit where we'll get someone to film us all sat there again, and then he'll go into it.
That's so cool.
That would be very cool if we can do that.
Yeah, the ring bear's going to be a chow, by the way.
I'm not taking the ring on him. I don't know why I would. But
Yeah, chow.
am I supposed to do it? I don't know what.
Yeah, you will. You have to pass the rings to him.
He hasn't given out any instructions, or he's doing save the dates. No one knows if they're best men. No one knows yet. That's the best part.
Right until the day.
Yeah, we find that out later.
Call it in there, shall we?
Oh wow, that is classic Joe.
We'll call it in there.
Honestly, you got to protocol that in there.
Which I'm gonna be honest, Lisa's family, I don't think are a big fan of call it in there.
Yeah,
they're very prepared, and I'm very underprepared at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, weddings, I thought my one, like, even for me, I didn't think it was that stressful. I found it quite fun.
Yeah,
and you had a good time.
That's
great.
Let's ask your wife.
Yeah, she found it more stressful. I think to this day we'll never go over me and Bruno setting fire to the front lawn.
That was the best.
That was honestly the best. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what makes the story.
You
so
made
good,
a moment. Yeah, you made a moment.
Because we could have some really nice pictures. We didn't get that, but we got a really cool moment of me and Bruno nearly killing a deposit.
Yeah, and
taking out a 500-year-old barn. Yeah.
Oh, Scott, I don't see that.
Yeah.
So I mean, memories last a lifetime. Photos are just fleeting.
Yeah, they are.
Fleeting.
I'll have to crash a drone into this one.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah,
into the fig tree.
I want it to be like Jey Uso's entrance at one point. I think everyone in the crowd's just
yeah.
And Bruno's just first time ever figuring out how to do fast droning.
Yeah, and we're up on the table.
No practice. He's just.
I'm calling it in there.
Yeah,
do it.
He's just taking someone out.
Call it in there, brother.
Yeah, we're all calling it.
Yeah.
No, I think it'd be a good time. But
I only know the finish. That's all I got.
yeah. Let's just hope. You know.
Yeah, it could be heel turn.
There was something I noticed last week when I was editing the podcast. I think we are very close to being Robin Chabotsky, and if we could become a drinking game.
What do we do? What do we say?
But
yeah, like to start a new sentence.
Yeah. We are so close.
It's very. Yeah, major bottom. Thank you, appreciate that. Shout out to Robin Chabotsky.
Yeah,
friend of the show.
Thank you.
I learned that really a long time ago. You say everything's a friend of the show, and we are number one.
Yeah.
This is the number one podcast on iTunes. That's it. That's all I got. And everyone's a friend of the show.
Everyone is.
Everyone's a friend of the show. The other thing I wanted to bring up was, obviously I wanted Bruno to make that sound. But the other thing I actually had in my locker was, is there any, I know last week, what did I ask? It was the weird question. Weird
flexes, yeah.
My question this week, kind of, is there anything that you were like super wrong about? And I don't mean like, obviously, like the Ascension. I was wrong about that or something. I'm talking about...
yeah.
You thought something was one way, or like said a certain way, or like you remember things as something, but it was way wrong. So not a Mandela effect, but like for me, it's the Friends. You know, it was only recently that when I was listening to Friends, you know, the bit where it goes, "Your life's in second gear, and it hasn't been your day for a
week or month, even a year."
I thought I just seen the LMNOP. It was one of them.
Oh, it just sounds.
Oh, I didn't know that was the words. And I was like, oh, that makes total sense. That was very recent. I figured that one out.
There's a lot.
I have a line in that song that I never get right either, and I can't remember which one it is.
Because we all do it, you know, like when you're in a car, you're really confident singing along, but if you stop the music, you're like, I'm not even making normal sentences anymore. Like, what did I think was happening? But
that's most of my road trips that you have. I don't sing the words. I sing my words.
Close to. Yeah, you're close to it.
Yes.
You're close enough. You're like Fake Diesel.
As long as I'm singing in tune, that's all that matters.
True.
Yeah, you're always in tune. We know that. I'm interested by that, or even like something you're doing a certain way. For example, we were just around the dinner table. We had a very bizarre conversation about when do you get taught how to wee? Obviously, this is important to me.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't remember when it was. But it was a point where someone went, this is how it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They should just do it in the bath.
Yeah. But in interesting, there's so many things like the way in which someone peels a carrot. If you watch one person, like Bruno would watch someone and go, oh my God, why are they doing it that way? They were taught it some way. Yeah, and then stuck to it. And you're like, that's not the way I do it.
Yeah.
Or in that case, the correct way of doing it. But you know what I mean? There's certain things that we get taught and we do it that way. And you're like Joe text with one finger. Whereas I use my thumbs, and Joe can't believe I use my thumbs.
I use my thumbs, yeah.
Yes, because we're both under 30.
That's such a good point with the finger. There definitely is a lot of things that I'm like, that's been wrong. That I've been wrong about that the whole entire time.
Yeah, I can't think of them off the top of my head, because today I've been trying to think of them. And the Friends one was one that came up the other day, but there was one the other day that I was like,
I need you to start.
I thought it was completely different.
I need you to start asking these questions in the week when you have them.
I know.
And then I can get some good answers, because there are definitely a few things.
Because how I got to it was you sending me the most frustrating question anyone can get asked, and is, listen to this one chord in this one song.
Oh my God. I was going to bring this up. I don't know. My brain is so annoying, but carry on. Yeah.
And that feeling is horrible. You know, you go, that song is exactly like another song. But you're now looking at an index in your head of 100 million songs. And you go, well, what is it? And then he added that by adding it to my life. He went, listen to this. And I listened to it. He goes, where have you heard that? That's essentially what he did. And I went, I don't know, but there is somewhere. And he did give me a caveat. He went, it's Busted on McFly. I know it's one of them.
Okay.
And it's the start of Patience by Guns N' Roses.
Yes.
It's the plucking part. So he strums and he plucks.
Oh, yeah.
He couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was Room on the Third Floor.
It was close. That was close. It was close.
And then it turned out to be
Runaway Train by Busted, which is it's a secret song on like their first or second album.
The one with the jail fronts.
Yeah. Runaway train never coming back. Runaway on a one-way track.
I haven't heard that.
Seems like
When he sent it to me, I was like, what song's that? I clicked play on it, and I was like, literally the first strum of it, I was like, oh, that's taking me back.
Yeah, I know.
I think I listened to that. Last time I listened to that song was 2003, so it took me straight
on my
there.
MP3.
Yeah,
it was on my
really
MP3,
weird.
I knew. Because I probably downloaded it from Kazaa or something, whatever it's called. Yazoo? What was it called?
Yazoo. Kazaa, I think it's right. I think. Because I used to do, most of the songs from that era I've listened to since to get a nostalgia kick, but I've overdone them. Yeah. That song I not only hadn't listened to, I hadn't thought about. But the minute it started, I was like, it's like I transformed, and I was like, what is this? It
was so weird, yeah.
Broccoli.
Yeah, broccoli.
Oh yeah,
not the vegetable song. Yeah. Broccoli does send me back as well. Yeah.
That's such a random.
Yeah,
that was McFly, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah.
Because I had it recently with I think there's a song. I think it's Carrie Underwood's Southbound. What's that song?
It is
that song sounds exactly like another song in one moment. Took me about 6 months, and it's an Avril Lavigne. It might be Naked by Avril Lavigne off of Complicated album.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that song?
I can't. I know of the song. I can't remember. I can't think of it now.
Can I find it?
Yeah, do it.
Do you have Amazon?
I don't have any
Apple?
music.
Okay, cool. The song, you and I used to watch Avril Lavigne live from like 2002. That DVD, we used to throw that on, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was one of those songs in the middle of the album, because I think she only had one album up, and I love it, but I can't hear it until I hear it.
I can't wait to go listen to that.
Honestly, one of my go-to albums to put on is Complicated by Avril Lavigne. It's such a good album.
On her second album, Nobody's Home, mate. There's so many Avril Lavigne songs that are like my. Do you know that one time where I tried to get you all emo?
Yeah, you're trying to get me a sad.
Yeah, that's probably on that list of songs that I would go to. You've seen my playlist, Scott.
It's magic. If you want to be sad, like honestly, it will sort you out so quick.
It will be careful googling Avril Lavigne naked.
I
don't know how much this we can play.
I can't hear it.
Yeah.
OBS will be getting it though. So we're all right.
Yeah. Hughes goes to the chorus, guys. Want to hear it? I'm naked around you, and it feels so good. It's that song.
Oh man,
Such a good song.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear it.
By the way, Zoom just literally says music playing at the top, and I've never seen that before.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. Yeah, I'm naked around you.
That sound of that takes me back to a certain
That,
time.
To be
that
honest-
literally, that album, man.
Scott was so into Avril back in the day.
Oh, I loved Avril.
That was great.
Mm.
The gag was you can hold her in your hand.
Oh yeah, you just hold it like that.
Obviously, rest in peace. Shout out Melissa.
Yep, absolutely.
Is there a
can't Melissa
documentary?
yet.
Is there a documentary on that yet?
I think if you look up Avril Lavigne and Melissa on YouTube, you probably get a good 9 hours of content you can watch.
Shane
through.
Dawson's probably done it.
Shane Dawson's done it. Yeah.
I want a full fledged like deep dive into it. I want a Netflix produced. I only deal with Netflix produced stuff now.
Oh hell yeah! Penta Zero Merit.
Zero Mero.
I mean, that guy's magic.
He's so good.
The
This is the reason I'm learning Spanish.
Oh, and also we'll get back to, by the way, if there is anything you can think of that
Yeah. We will.
you've had it wrong the whole time. You
And
recently
let
found out.
us know down in the comments, is there anything that you've majorly got wrong that you've now had put right?
Yeah, definitely.
Most of life.
I think like the way in which all of us drive is probably like that. Like,
Yeah, but also
Bruno,
not.
he's like, no, I drive correct. I'm like 100% sound. Bruno's a very good driver, but you haven't driven a stick. You probably can't drive stick anymore anyway.
It's like riding a bike, bruv.
Yeah, I'd honestly love to be in a car with you driving stick. When's the last time you
I'd
actually
love to.
drove manual?
For a long period of time, it would have been in Greece because there are manual cars out there.
On the other side of the road, and you
Yeah.
bang that out.
Yeah.
So you'd be absolutely fine. It was, like when you're supposed to brake, you're supposed to brake and then like clutch.
It's clutch brake.
No,
brake,
it's brake, then you
okay.
clutch.
All right.
But what do we all do? Clutch goes right down,
Oh,
just
yeah.
in flat of the brake.
I keep my clutch down all the time.
What you do?
I've
I've broken my neck twice in Joe's car.
Joe's clutch is either at 11 o'clock or
Yeah, he's out of control.
there is no in between.
No, you're supposed to, it's a switch. You're supposed to just touch it. I'm changing gear. The gear's got to be changing that 1 second it's down.
It's like a game. You got to get in there in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
If
Yeah.
the stick doesn't meet it, then that's bad on the car.
Yeah,
you know?
it'll crunch. That's all.
No, my
It'll
bad.
It'll find its hole.
I did my job.
Well, this is it. I've hit my face on his passenger window
No.
so many. You know I have.
No.
I'm boom. I think driving is like the ultimate version of that. Like if you went and did a test now,
Oh, I'm
they'll
failing.
go, "Oh, what are you doing there?" He's like, "Yeah." Bruno's got his arm out the window doing this.
Yeah.
Let me in on this test. He's like,
There's a lot of this, isn't there?
Mate, I haven't even used two hands.
Yeah, one hand on the wheel, one on the window.
What about the gears?
Ha.
Joe's out the window. He's doing this. He's one of these guys.
Close
to feel the wind.
Airplane.
Remember in America when all we did was have like one leg up because it was automatic. Like we were
Yeah,
just
that was
cruising
mad.
with the left leg up.
To be fair, when I'm in a automatic, I put my right leg? Left leg.
Yeah.
I tuck it under my body sometimes.
So I whenever I'm driving up to you, it goes between. I always do it, and that's why I always have like imprints on my left leg of it being against. But
Bruno puts his on the left passenger seat. His girdle is so good. Like, his hips are just loose. He keeps
opening the electric window on the far side with his toes.
just to keep himself alert.
He's got his foot out the far window.
You just got to keep yourself alert.
you have to make fun games to make the 3 hours go. You know.
Well, this is it. No, something I was going to bring up was I watched Based on a True Story season 2.
Of course you did.
So this is my hard sell.
No. Of course you did, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We
of course.
didn't know if we were going to watch it together.
And you didn't even tell me at the time. Like there are such things right now as where you can watch things together, even when you're not together.
Yeah.
Like But the fact that I wasn't even a speckle of a thought in your
you
mind.
were a thought. I just didn't.
But
I didn't
then,
take it to the next
that
level.
thought was, I'm
Pleasing.
gonna get him so good that I'm gonna watch it all, and then he's gonna be so depressed that he's not gonna watch it after. And that's what I've pretty much done with OBX. I don't know why, because I'm a little child with it. But now you've watched it.
You love OBX. You just refuse to watch it.
I don't want to watch
Strange.
it. Yeah.
I must admit, when I went to watch it, I went. I did say, "Should we watch it together?" And I thought,
nah.
but I didn't think in any way you'd be actually upset. I must admit. But the reason I'll say this, Lissy's pregnant.
True. That is true.
So you got to have a little sympathy here, you know. So
Just a wild card.
no, basically it was a lazy Sunday morning. What's that? Lonely Island.
Yeah.
He goes, she's acting like he's never seen a 10 before. All about the Hamiltons, baby. We were chilling and we had nothing to watch, and it was a slumber of a Sunday, easy like a Sunday morning. And I went, should we just watch the first episode? And 4 hours later, we left the room.
Fair.
I'll say this, Bruno. It is 100% better than the first season. And I'll go as far as saying, as far as these, like, you know, like 13 Reasons Why. There's that one I really liked, I forget the name of, and Bruno's not sure if he's seen it. One of Us Is Lying or something.
I haven't yet.
All of these types, this is the best.
What's it called?
Based on a true story.
Okay.
You have to watch season 1 though first.
You do need to watch.
She does a podcast.
She does a murder podcast. Yeah. Season 1 is amazing. Season 2 is the best season of any program I've watched in a very long time.
Where's this available?
It's on Sky. Downloadable, and it's also, I think it's Peacock in America, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think we watched it on Peacock, didn't we?
Okay.
We did.
Also, I know apparently the second season numbers weren't quite as high as season 1. So they're not sure if there's a season 3 at the minute, but they very much want to do a season 3.
I'm guessing it leaves a cliffhanger then.
We'll see. But you have to understand it to see it. But what I would say is, if
you got
they
that
Netflix
the wrong way around.
Well, yeah, Netflix. If they put that on Netflix, those 2 seasons, even if it was in 2 years' time,
one of the big ones.
Yeah, or like particularly Netflix, I reckon people would watch it, binge it. It would be number 1, and they would have to go make a season 3. It's too good to not make more. Like the airplane one that she did, the air hostess one.
That was good.
Cancelled.
That's good. Yeah,
that's cancelled because she said it was too heavy for her to keep doing.
Okay.
Did I finish the second season of that? I don't think I finished the second season.
But she plays like she's essentially, she's got schizophrenia and stuff, isn't she? But she said being the character is so stressful because of how tormented the character is. She was like, I can't go again through it, and she's just had a kid. Things like that. Fair.
Hey,
she's very talented.
She is. She's very, very, very talented.
Yeah. There's a nice little cast in there as well. Like, they're not people you know, but like, you know, the guy in the first season that is the actual murderer. The murderer.
Yeah.
Which you find out early. It's not a problem. That guy he's so good. He's
got such a good voice and face for it.
His voice is mad, but he is. If you see the way he is in this one, you're gonna love every single.
He's
part.
A little bit like Mike Rome, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit Mike Rome, a little bit of the guy Penn Badgley, kind of in between the two.
Yeah.
But he does a good.
He does a good evil voice.
Yeah, his voice sounds like a trailer voice.
Yeah,
but honestly, I think that season was the best of any of those types of shows I've seen. I couldn't recommend it either.
Nice,
really good.
We're making our way through the Harlan Coben stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, we've gone back around to the start.
Is my beard better tonight? Is my presentation a hell of a lot better than last night's little video that I put in the group chat?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were in danger. I started to ring you like as soon as it started playing. I don't think, for a guy who's super into audio and lighting and stuff, you don't light your selfie videos very well at all. He had an ill-fitting shirt on. It was pointed upwards towards him. He was eating cabbage and it was dimly lit. It was everything you don't want in a video, really.
Been like a couple of Whatnot streams like that.
Yeah, for sure. No, but it was good. It was a good time. I mean, you ate it like it was a bush tucker trial, but it's actually just like a nice delicacy. So it was quite. It's like someone
But
trying ham for the first time, and they're like, oh.
Yeah, but it was the way that I made it that I was unsure if I made it one correctly or two, like how it was going to be, because I had it at Wagon Mama's and I thought I had it in the locker that I could easily make a kimchi. Okay. For the audience out there, so what's been going down in the group chat is at the start of the year I wanted to try. I've been saying I'm going to make a kimchi from scratch because I see it all over TikTok. Me and Sam were going nuts about it and being like quite excited. So
when you say Sam, do you mean Kit Wilson from the WWE?
Kit Wilson from the WWE, and I will never be able to say it the way that you do of Cole.
I've learned that. I've had to really work on it.
WWE.
I do it in my spare time.
And so I made it last Monday night, okay? And I got all the stuff for it. And there was one ingredient where it was fermented or salted shrimp paste or fish sauce or water. And I chose the fish paste. And I ordered it
As any sane person would have those three things. That's what anyone would have put.
I ordered it off of Amazon, sorry. And it came.
Fish paste off of Amazon.
And when I opened it to get a tablespoon of it out, actually 2 tablespoons worth of it out, it was so fishy. And I don't mind fish at all. I love the smell of fish. But this was something different. This was even worse than Joe's mackerel or cockerels or whatever he has. This was
guys. Joe doesn't eat cockerels.
Wait.
Joe doesn't eat cockerels. It's cockerels.
A jar of pickled cockerels.
Joe does not eat cockerels, guys. Please don't write in. He's never eaten cockerel. He doesn't do that. I swear. His jar of cockerels. Bruno, a jar of hot cockerels is in the house every single week now. One jar. Go eat it on a Wednesday morning.
It's because your dad likes to keep him happy.
I tell you what, I backlogged a few last week. I had 2 in a row. I didn't got to eat. I'll tell you the best way to eat it as well. Open up the fresh jar, sip half the jar of vinegar. Down.
Honestly, you make so much noise because you get your fork right in there. You're like,
oh yeah,
and then you're trying to get that last one.
I'll tell you what. Since I was a kid, I have a fascination. If you know cockles.
Not cockerel.
I love to drive the fork into as many cockles as I can. You know that feeling of when you get the pressure from the cockles?
No.
And just get as many on that fork as you can, like, and then pull them out. Yeet.
What did the fish paste smell like, Bryn?
It was the most pungent fish smell I've ever smelled in my life.
I can imagine. I reckon I wouldn't smell a thing because I.
So my actual breakdown of that. So I've had 24 hours to digest it, to go through it in my mind.
Mentally, yeah.
I think one, it's a little bit too much ginger because the afterburn in the throat was a little bit like it was a bit too much, and I think a little bit too much chili flakes. So next time I'm going to try less chili flakes, a little bit less ginger, and I'm going to do the fish sauce instead of the shrimp paste.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I look forward to the third one where you do water.
I don't know whether, because I also got a Korean radish shipped in as well. Obviously, Korean radish they make into wasabi anyway, so that's got a little bit of
a kick
to it too. So maybe I'm a little bitch boy and I don't do the things that make my mouth go.
Yeah. Your mouth, honestly, the best part of the whole video was just watching the way your mouth was. Like there's a certain thing Bruno does with his mouth, and I think most people wouldn't even notice it. I think it's the funniest thing in the word. It's like, in cartoons when someone's mouth does like a wiggly line. He does that, but it's for a shoot, and his mouth goes all small, and he's like. And it's like, he don't like that. He don't not like that.
Do you know what I was really trying to, like, the one bit I was trying to pop you with or annoy you with was the use of the chopsticks.
The chopsticks. Oh, no, I just thought that. I put the phone down during it. I was like, is the ring with the chopsticks.
I had good technique. Mate, this ring has saved my life, mate. It's the Oh,
Yeah.
We're going now.
Yeah. So you're gonna make it again, yeah?
100%. I'm going to try again. Hey,
so what made you get into fermenting your cabbages?
I will never fail. Like Kit, aka Sam Smooth at Poker. We both saw it continually on TikTok, like people making their homemade kimchi, and it just feels like something that's like nice and simple to make. It's actually not that hard to make.
Okay.
But I think if you make it well, it's hard to make it well unless you're very.
Question: what makes it ferment and not
pickle? The
What's
process of it. So pickling is more vinegar. This has no vinegar in it. This is more of the sugar with the chili and the other stuff and probably the fish, like the fish sauce or the shrimp paste kind of thing, and then you leave it in a jar for 5 days to ferment.
What's that thing when people put like lemon juice and it starts cooking something? You know, when someone like squeezes lemon on it, it starts like cooking, or lime juice or something.
That's just like a chemical
Cooking
reaction. Like yeah. But I don't think that cooks. It cures more than anything. It cures.
Okay. But I had a sauce with some fish the other day that the first mouthful I imagined it was custard.
Was that?
And then after that,
was that Bernays?
I think it was like cod in a bag.
Hollandaise will be Hollandaise, won't it?
Yeah, you know, you get like cod in a bag, you microwave it, and it like goes like a giant. And you cut a hole in it.
Yeah.
You pour it onto the plate, and then it's like the perfect texture for me to just bevo it down, basically. It was that, but the first thing, the texture was pure custard. I don't like custard, and after that, I couldn't get it out of my head, and I ruined everything. I had scampi with it. It ruined everything. That would be
Hollandaise. Yeah, I don't like Hollandaise too much.
Well, we're going to Florida in a few weeks. That was wrong.
You are quick though. I'll give you that.
I'm so sharp. You saved your life, that ring, did it? I just want to know a little bit more about that. Okay. Is it because it's showing you how you sleep and stuff?
100% it's showing you how I sleep. However, I feel like I'm kayfabing it by purposely getting good sleep, like actually going to sleep at a decent time.
Yeah, we need you to be on your old routine. Yes, and see what
because
happens.
I've not had a bad night's sleep since I got it last Wednesday.
Maybe the ring has that kind of power,
though. Maybe, but it's very simple. All it's doing during the day is measuring my heart rate, and then when I go for my walks and stuff, it knows when it's elevated. If I forget to put on like a workout or something, it notices something and it says, was this something? It does everything like an Apple Watch does. It just doesn't.
Is it via your phone? Is that where you read?
Yes, yeah, it's an app. Yeah. But it gives you all the graphs and whatnot. But it's
what's on there?
Yeah. But if it's much lighter than that temporary one that I had, so I don't feel it as much. It's more. It's not as
Jeff Hardy though. You see that?
It's not as big. So it just fits nicely. Yeah.
It was a joke there. That was the easiest one, but I was going down some avenues there. There was something you mentioned. It was about the fermenting, and I was going to ask you about some other food.
All right.
And I can't remember what it was. It wasn't pickling. It was that question, but it was leading somewhere. I'm never getting it.
Or like
I wanted to bring up some foods I wanted to eat while we're in Florida.
Okay.
Yes.
I think it's a food holiday.
Yeah.
It has some baseball, and it might actually have some six-a-side football.
Some six-side football and potentially a pickup game of basketball. Joe, are we into that? I know that I don't want to root. Yes, sick. Cool.
What do I have to? Do I have to bring a PE kit? Like, what am I bringing with me?
I'm just taking my Scottie Pippen glasses and my nose strip. Other than that, I'll be wearing jeans and a t-shirt.
Joe, Scott's just taking one outfit, I think.
One outfit? Oh yeah, I'm not taking any bags.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold my passport on my phone. That's it. My card's on my phone.
We need to start doing some pre-planning on how we're going to do some episodes or what we're going to do.
I think literally just stand around Bruno's ring and just speak into it. Just hype it loads. I spoke to a Pepper girl of the group.
Nice.
The one is connected to Peppercorn Elton Prince. I just don't want to full name it. And I said, "Are we able to come over?" I was like, because I go to her more than I go to Lou.
Yeah.
If I want a direct answer real quick.
Yes.
He's you know, I'm not saying she's probably busier than him, but she'll answer. I do the exact same with who? Lisa.
Yeah.
If I need something out of Joe real quick, I just message Lisa and she asks him and then responds. The other day, I didn't have a message back from Joe for like 4. It was after you hit your head, I think.
Was it?
It's like 4 hours. And I was like, is he all right? Blah, blah, blah. He hadn't messaged me back. So I messaged her, how's he feeling? She goes, he's enjoying Penta's entrance right now. She took a picture from her point of view. He was sat on the sofa like this with his hood up, holding his baseball, just watching Penta, smiling. And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, he's fine.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, I need to know if you're all right. Everyone in this house was like, he was face down on a step earlier. We need how he's feeling. He's not looking at his phone for whatever reason because he's old. And yeah, I don't know. That happened. Anyway, yeah, so I asked if we could come over, obviously. And her, myself, and Lissy quite like a place called Agave Azul. So that is somewhere that I'll certainly be going. And I think you guys should.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm thinking if we try to hit some different places, you want to try out Four Rivers, is it?
Yeah.
The barbecue place?
Dusty's old spot.
Dusty Rhodes' his old place. I had it on 4th of July with one Kelly and Lissy.
Nice.
And
is it good?
It's really good, Kelly, because Kelly's from Kansas, technically. Family is. I say Kansas, Missouri. But they have the best barbecue.
Yeah.
So she's a tough one to be like, that's the best. She had a better barbecue spot. So what she did, she ordered the Four Rivers and her barbecue spot, and we compared it. And the other one was slightly better.
Okay.
But
okay,
I'm literally only running off of Dusty Rose's recommendation.
And the
it
best
could
part,
be bad.
It comes like a tray. It's like a pot of mac and cheese, and it's just got like tin foil of just like falling away beef, chicken, whatever you want. Basically, it's so good.
Oh, mate,
so barbecue,
don't stop it.
Barbecue Mexican. They're definite too.
I'll have some Spanish in me by then as well.
Are we gonna eat at Old Reds, or are we gonna just absolutely get down
Probably
to
there every single night of the week because we're about opposite. Because I mean, we land like afternoon, so I mean, we could drive directly to see Elton Prince.
Good shout, yeah.
And the team. We could then carry on to our hotel.
Yeah.
Because the reason I say that is much nearer to the airport.
Yeah.
So it might be easy. That won't be the only time, but I'm just saying, like, you might be able to pop in, say hello, maybe go get dinner, and then we can go back to.
That'd be cool.
Check into the hotel.
Yeah.
And then we might sit there and go, Old Reds is just there. We could just go have a little boogie now.
Ooh!
And then come back. And then the next day we're seeing baseball in the evening, but the day is free.
Yeah.
Wee.
So, but no, I was thinking.
We need to get down to Dick's Sporting Goods and get some catcher mitts as well.
Yes.
Oh, that was something I did want to do is find a batting cage.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never done it.
Yeah.
I've never done batting cage.
We can potentially do Top Golf as well if we've got time.
Yeah,
that was fun.
100%
That was fun.
Top Golf. Yeah. I really enjoy Top Golf. I really like the wings there as well. Not bad. Set of wings coming to you while you're knocking in the holes in that. I'll tell you.
Well,
I will be careful on this holiday.
Oh, food-wise?
Yeah.
It's all protein, isn't it? Like, we're just going to wings every 3 hours. It's just
we're not going to stop moving either.
I'm not having any chocolate, any chocky, or any sweets.
Nah,
no donuts. I don't need donuts. I'm gonna probably in Vegas I will, but not in Orlando.
I must admit, my one issue in America is I don't feel the need to do 2 things I do here. Eat junk food, like as in sweets, chocolate.
Yeah.
I just want to eat proper like food when I'm there. And the other one is that's so scary when that just drops out your head.
Been happening a lot to me this week.
Yes.
You like donuts with your coffee, don't you?
Yes. Oh, and that's the problem. Chips Ahoy is my issue.
Oh
literally the bags of chips. Like,
yeah, get them away from me. Those soft ones, those soft boys, please. I can't.
And
I don't
the
want
2 things I kept in Lou's pantry last time. I went to the shop. We bought like Diet Cokes and some gluten-free stuff for Lissy in the freezer. We had all sorts of food. But the one thing I had to have in that pantry was I had a peel back tops.
Yeah,
100 chips on
it. And it's the soft ones as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be soft.
The red packet one. Oh my! I could potentially Guinness World Record that. I think.
Honestly, I had them. I had 2 packs of them, and I had a box of those like the Dusty donut.
I think
the mini donuts.
You love the Dusty donuts.
Walgreens opposite our hotel in October was like that. It had like there was like a just stand on its own with bags of donuts and
you get the protein cookies on there as well. The protein cookies are really nice actually out there. If you want to avoid it, have a protein cookie. Because they taste like Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, I think I'll just try and be potentially 2 good meals a day.
Yeah, I probably won't want to spend for 3 minutes. So I'll probably have a nice coffee, little monster throughout the day. Drink a lot of soda.
How many mornings we got there?
Oh, I'm definitely getting a big gulp. And I think you might have to, I think altogether you have to take my Wawa virginity.
Oh, Wawa might be the place we go most. Joe's still not been. I mean,
I've not been. Joe, we can.
I want to take you to one like in like Winter Park or somewhere, like somewhere that's nowhere near where we're staying, somewhere like rural.
There is one near where we're staying. I passed.
Yes, there is. Yeah, on International Drive, just
near McDonald's.
I'll definitely have a big gulp.
Mate, the best.
I want a hot dog. Do you hot dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Old Reds does.
I'm a connoisseur for garage hot.
You like a garage hot dog? Yeah. I had one in Miami that's put me off forever. Yeah, so no, the food, it was the barbecue, it was Wawa, it was Mexican, Old Reds. So like the four like I definitely want.
Yeah.
But I mean, Top Golf, some wings.
Another steak place maybe. And then wings or something. Yeah. We haven't. It's gonna go quick. I know. I want to kind of like not have an itinerary because you don't want to be stressed. Yeah. But also have like a little bit of an underlying plan. I think a plan is good. Full blown out. Like we have to leave by this point. Like so that's too much. But going without a plan is also a little bit.
Yeah. Because we got to also figure out because if they're on SmackDown. They'll be leaving Thursday afternoon. Yeah, they'll be back to Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So Saturday night is probably potentially the one you leave open to be like, let's get everyone together. Let's go to a city walk. Let's have some meal. Let's go out.
What other restaurant? There was a nice steak place that we went in City Walk when I went with them. But
Jimmy Buffett's just going to get margaritas. Margaritaville.
I had the best burger in Jimmy.
I'm going to be so hammered the whole week.
Day drinking.
I'm going to be drinking so many light beers at that baseball.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm be getting twos.
I like the idea that every single night we end up in Old Reds. So the people in there are like, why are they here every single night? Yeah. I think leaving that open. There was another place as well. There's a place that, because Kelly's really good at, she knows all the good food.
I went. I had really nice Chinese with them on the last night after NXT. That was really nice too.
Okay. Yeah, because the one I'm thinking is it was like a saloon type place, but did really good food. And I had fish tacos in there that were genuinely one of the nicest things I've ever eaten. And I don't ever usually trust fish tacos depending on the establishment. And Kelly was like, "Nah, trust it." And I went with it. I think about them a lot.
I remember that picture you sent me.
Honestly, it's so good.
It's not your week, Joe. Scott. It's not your stag do.
Nah,
yours has been and gone.
That's true.
I took you to Hooters for yours.
In Nottingham.
Yeah.
Now we got Domino's as well.
Is Twin Peaks still there?
I think it is. I haven't been there in forever.
I might have to go get myself below.
You like those beers there, yeah.
Oh my god, do I?
Saying that, every time I walked past it, the building was there, but it didn't look very open.
Oh,
I think that's
man.
just Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
I just want beers. That's all I want.
Well, I think that is Orlando. So
I just want bits and tears.
Bits and tears. So that is what you want. No, yeah, I'm looking forward to those few things. But no, I definitely, because it's a small amount of time. It's not. It's like it's 4 days or whatever. But it kind of, we got to kind of figure out how to fit it all in a capacity. Because I think there is like 8 or 9 activities, including food, that we definitely want to do. Which is like it's like 3 a day. Yeah, Bass Pro.
Sunday is sorted because it will be early doors, midday, Arsenal Man U, and then to the airport after that. So,
but the nice thing about the airport is I think we fly at like 7 p.m. Is it or something like that?
Can we get like an airport dinner? Shall we?
Well, the other thing is like we don't need to get it till like 5.
That would be nice. Yeah.
So we do kind of have that whole day. Like if there's stuff that's not like a sweaty thing.
Yes.
But a couple of things we wanted to get off or whatever.
Yeah.
But car rental, Bruno. I also was going to say I think we'll do it when we're there because we need to for the Tampa trip.
Oh yeah, crap! We actually have to.
We've got to drive an hour and 10 to the baseball. Yeah. I've got to drive an hour. Bruno, I looked up a minivan and I kind of want to do it. Like
that would be fun. Who did you want the other driver to be? Me.
Yeah, I think if we just put you on it because Kieran's not overly excitable when it comes. I don't think he's driven in America, and also he's not great at night.
How many of it is us is there if Bobby doesn't come?
It'd be just us 4 going and then meeting those 2.
Okay.
So 6. So, but again, they also have 2 gigantic Jeeps. So there could be multiple cars. The other thing is that game is a Thursday night. So if they're going to SmackDown,
that's true. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, they might not be. Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah.
So we may only need 1 car.
Yeah, definitely just 1 car. I would get one that's like fits 5
and put me on it as well, just in case. So we both drive.
Just,
okay.
Yeah, in case I think.
Yeah, cool.
I'll drive.
Not because you're a bad driver. It's your stag, isn't it? So you shouldn't have to be thinking about driving. Because a lot of stuff like going to see them, it's really annoying to get a $30 Uber, $40 Uber.
Yeah.
It's nice if you could go. We could spend way more time.
Are we gonna have the car the whole time?
Yeah,
that's a lot easier if you want to just randomly go to Bass Pro.
Instead of getting an Uber every time.
Yeah. Man, I need to get my steps up. I'm gonna walk everywhere.
Bass Pro is walkable, but it's hot.
It's long.
Because it is on iDrive. But.
That's honestly the thing that could kill your boy. that's it.
Yeah, we drive there and come back and we see him just walking, plodding along. He's got his hoodie on and 3/4 lengths. He's got his headphones in. Yeah, no, I think we'll be good. We'll try and pitch and putts and all these kind of things. But there's certain things that even Top Golf is international drive, but behind it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's so much easier just to drive if you can.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be good. It's only in 5-6 weeks.
It's getting so close.
Well, Royal Rumble is next week on Saturday.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Man. I can't wait for a Rumble for a couple of things because that's when I'm gonna have my first sweet treat proper of the year, and it's gonna be a low calorie ice cream that I'm gonna infuse with mint, so make it a mint, and then I'm gonna get some dark chocolate, and then my Ninja Creamy blitz the low fat ice cream, and then churn the dark chocolate into it to have a little mint choc chip.
Well, you burnt every calorie in the world trying to make it, so you should be right eating it.
I'm absolutely gagging for that.
Yeah, man. Saturday night's main event this week. If you want to have some chicken chocolate chip this Saturday.
No, I need January. January's been good. It's been very much a 2-year binge detox, I think.
Yeah. Now, how long is it? It's 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's not long.
That's 5 weeks or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Esther's got.
Yeah. I need to put that dress in.
Yeah.
I need to do Papa Oars, Esther.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, if he goes, I think it might be one of my best holidays ever.
That's it. I know that. But he keeps saying, he said, "You guys don't really want me there." I was like, "No, you don't get it."
And I'm going to Vegas 30 days after that. But honestly, this is going to be.
The idea of him walking into Walgreens is so funny to me. Everything is the best to me.
You love all
but it's just it's whether it can happen. But either way, we're doing everything, so it is. So if anything happens, it's possible.
Okay.
And then if we go there and then they're like, "Where's the other person?" Dad said, "Well, Bruno can stretch out over 2 if you want."
Can we do it where I'll be your Rob?
I'll be your Rob.
Can we find someone? Can we please find someone?
The baseball tickets, we get there, we got 7 tickets, we're like, only 4 of us. You just walk up and down iDrive. You want to go to see baseball?
I tell you what, you could sell them. People would buy them.
We could be selling.
I'm going to watch Summer Catch just in preparation for this trip.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see Bruno just in a baseball jersey. Obviously trousers.
You going Orioles or Pirates? Where you going?
I'm going Orioles. I think I'm in. Did
you see the Skeens 1-of-1 got found?
It's found.
Did it? I did not see it. Oh,
11-year-old collector.
An 11-year-old
from LA.
That kid is.
That 11-year-old loves probably Livy Dunn, doesn't he?
Yeah, Livy Dunn's already liked the post.
That's nuts.
So I think he's going to play a hard bargain. He's going to get a lot of money.
I'm keeping hold of that.
Well, you can take all the things they offered.
Yeah.
30 years of season ticket.
But if he lives in LA, then he's not going to use the season ticket, is he?
Yeah, but you could sell every single ticket every single week. Your job could be just selling tickets once a week, and you'd make $100 a week.
I'd like to know what that card's worth. Like if you just sold
It's
it.
probably about $1 million right now.
I think
it
when he
is.
signs out of his rookie contract, I think that's if the hype around him is real, he's 100% getting close to that $1 billion mark, isn't he? So
It's whether you take the gamble and sell it now after he had a hot season, because
Or he has the sophomore slump. And
he
then-
could have a bad one, and then. But I'm predicting that he's going to throw the fastest pitch ever this season.
I
saw Dodgers. Yeah, he's doing so good.
He throws like 100 miles per hour at every ball.
We're going to see it live potentially.
Yeah, he's an animal. 6'5", 280 pounds.
Yeah.
Animal.
Oh, I can't-
320 with Livy Dunn on his back.
Yeah.
The Dodgers just signed a new player as well, and people were saying that the other teams should all just make their own second
The
division.
Dodgers are Man City at this
it's
point.
mad.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They got the nuttiest team.
There's some cool baseball stadiums being made over the next couple of years.
I think baseball's mad in the sense that I only found out about spring training this year buying these tickets, and that everyone on the west of America go down to California, and they all go to like San Francisco. But like every team has their own
you said-
stadium for just summer camp.
You said Phoenix, didn't you, Joe?
Oh, it's
Was it
Phoenix.
It's Phoenix.
It's Phoenix and
Tampa.
Florida.
Yeah, but in Tampa, there's like 15 teams have their own stadium in Tampa.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
There's like 15
Well,
stadiums.
Orioles had an old one, and this new one is the Ed Smith Stadium.
Yeah.
And it's one of the quirkiest little stadiums.
Yeah, it's cool looking stadium.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I've never been in a baseball one. Yeah, I'm
can't
quite
wait.
excited.
Can't wait. It's going to be a whole new thing because it's the first non-wrestling sporting type holiday that we've been on together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? We've not done anything without wrestling.
We'll have to
Well, I
watch-
mean, we're literally meeting up with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. That's not a spoiler. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler, and that's no inside information. That's just me hoping.
He might be asking them to sign the balls.
Oh,
I've got 25 cards up there for them to sign.
I'm bringing mine too.
Yeah, all your Elm friends get Wilson's. Guys, if you've got any, send them to me, and I'll go get them signed. They're signing on their day off. They're signing all of them. Yeah. Well, this is it. This is the end of the podcast.
I felt like we went long and hard.
It's been an
It's not even that
absolute
long.
delight. Yeah.
1 hour 8, but we mucked about trying to get you sat down for a while. So it's probably about an hour 1. My guess.
Nah. We weren't pre-recording for 5 minutes.
Do you don't think?
Nah, the pre-record was 2 or 3.
Okay.
It's all right. You
do we
last
do-
you last longer in bed than you think, mate. All right.
Okay, that's his bed. That's the kind of material he brings to a best
Yeah, I
man.
know.
And he's talking about a good solid 8 hours sleep.
Yeah, I
He's talking
am.
about- he thinks he sleeps in 1 hour.
Oh, do you want to see my chart, Joe?
Yes.
You're what?
Get it up.
You say shaft?
Yeah, get it up.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you next week where we're doing Peppercorn Things on a Peppercorn channel, on the Peppercorn YouTube, on the Peppercorn iTunes, Amazon Prime, and whatever else.
And
you
Peppercorn
find.
saucy as always.
And we're also saucy. But we'll see you next week on the Peppercorn Boys. You, Bruno.
Let the people say